Tonight with new spending trends among Generation Z. You know the rhyme, first comes love, then comes marriage, well, then a house and a baby. Or so it used to go that way. But in the 21st century, the American dream is becoming a dream that younger generations either aren't chasing anymore or just can't attain. We're specifically talking about people ages 18 to 27, Gen Zers. Skyrocketing prices and a changing workforce are impacting how many of them plan for their future and for big events, like weddings.
After he proposed, immediately I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have this huge wedding, it's gonna be this ballroom. And then after, a month of planning, I'm like, let's just elope. But that would never slide in my family.
I'm stressed about how much money we're gonna spend. I mean, we're gonna have to be paying this off for a little bit. Love to be able to get a house, but housing is pretty expensive these days too. And now with the wedding, it's probably gonna be wedding over house for the near term.
Yeah, lots of folks talking about this sort of thing. Here in Charlotte, the average cost of a wedding is around $30,000. And the average home price in Charlotte, according to Zillow, is just over $392,000. It's a battle some folks in Gen Z are calling spouse versus house. Have a nice wedding or put down that down payment to a home. But not all Gen Zers are the same as the couple you just heard from. Some are even staying single by choice. One study found Gen Z doesn't see marriage as necessary and are prioritizing buying a house instead. But they're worried whether they'll even be able to afford such a thing. That's because financial advisors say there are new hurdles working against this generation that once before it really hadn't seen as much. As prices go up, salaries for the younger workforce aren't keeping up.
With the cost of living going up close to 20% the last 3 years, even sort of 3 and 4% raises, they went from having a budget surplus to oftentimes a budget deficit.
For those opting to have a wedding, they're starting to look a bit different from your traditional ceremony to try to cut down on the costs. Wedding website The Knot finds Gen Z is cutting costs by limiting its bridal party sizes or just not having a bridal party at all. They're also shrinking their guest lists, ditching some party favors, and switching up their venues, opting for spots like, say, the backyard over a ballroom. Coming up next here on Your Side.